let's talk today about one of the most important fundamental computer science topics that so many engineers miss and need all the time, because you have to build something on the cloud. At some point, like on AWS, you're going to get into IP subnetting, working with IP addresses, subnet masks, ports, and so on. So let's look at IP subnetting today. I'm going to do this quick. The full image, if you want to look at this on your own time, I'm going to upload this to my Substack, and I'm going to add the link to the Substack in the description so you can just click on it and look at it. So let's get into it. All right, so let's look at subnetting. You most likely have seen IP addresses like this: 192, 168, 1045, and then a subnet mask, right? Very often with the subnet mask, either you have it in this format or you have it in a /27, a CIDR block, also called like that, where this shows you then, or this leads to that subnet mask. How does that work? So if you look at the IP address, let's say the last part here, the 45. How are you building the 45? There's always 8 bits that you have for each of these numbers. And the 45 is basically, when you look from the right at the bits, you have here the first value is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. And you're basically adding those together. So if you have the 1 here, you have the 4 here, you have the 8, and you have the 32. Then you're going to add these together. You're going to end up with 45. That's the first thing. So this is how you can build your IP address. That's the 45. So you will have another block for the 10, right? You have then here 0, 1, 0, and you have a 1 for the 8, that would be the 10, and then 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay? I generated this with ChatGPT, so sometimes the colors and so on doesn't fit that much, but I guess you get the idea. Then let's look at this together. Exactly. Here we are. Look, this is the 10, right? So this is your IP address and then your subnet mask. We had here 255, 255, 255. That's why these blocks here are all 1. And then you have the 224, and that is basically here. That's just these 3 ones here. This one, and this one. So that is also 27, because if you count this, 8, 16, 24, 25, 26, 27 bits. That's where the 27 is coming from. Okay? Now, how does that then fit together with the IP address? Because we can count here now 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. So this has the value of 32. We know that our networks are in 32 steps. So a network for us here would be, when we look at this, a network for us would start here, because we're in 45 is our IP address here, right? Our IP address is 45. A network from 0 to 31 would not work because our IP address is in 45. That is why our network here would be the next one, right? Would not be 0 to 31. It would be 32 to actually 63. 32 is the network address. You can't use that for an IP address. That's for the network. And the broadcast address, so if somebody doesn't know where the other device is, they can send out a broadcast. That's the 63. Right? So that means our IP addresses for hosts can actually go from 33 to 62. And of course, our 45 is in that. Right? So we know that's our network, that is our host. These work together in one network or one subnet. So 45 is a valid example because that is inside that network. 70 is already in the next network, so that is outside of it. Right? So our network, and the next network then would be 64 to 95. This is where this then would be in. Right? So remember here, this part, you have your blocks of 8 bits. Each bit has its value, and then you can create your IP address out of this. And then depending on your subnet mask, that defines the blocks of where the network and where the hosts are in. And then you can use that. Yeah, so that is a very important topic you have to understand, because you need to, if you have multiple VPCs, you need to create routing tables between these VPCs. You also have ports that you need to take care of. And you can imagine this as the IP address is the house of your host where you live, and the ports are the doors where applications can actually access the house. And so you need to manage the networks, you need to manage the IP addresses, you need to manage the ports, and this is how data flows through the internet, through your AWS setup, and so on. So keep that in mind. I hope this helps. Also, there are calculators for this on the internet. So simple calculators where you give the host address, you give the net mask, for instance, as the CIDR block, and then you can calculate this, and this will give you all the information you need. So these things are pretty helpful for you. I'm going to add the link as well to that platform, but you can also find that on Google and so on. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you struggled with this before, and I hope this helps. See you next time.